Today's Philippine architecture is a result of natural growth reinforced by the synthesis of numerous influences. Small traditional buildings made of wood, bamboo, nipa, grass, and other indigenous materials contrast with the Philippine architectural environment. Filipinos look to design buildings that are directly affected by animals and human anatomy and bodily dynamics to produce beautiful harmony, which is defined as biomorphic architecture. Similarly, global modern architecture has attempted to adapt its built environment to its natural surroundings. With the growing threat of climate change and the rising income levels of the typical Filipino, an increasing number of the home buyers are looking for sustainability as well as beauty and functionality in the places they call home. The interpretation of a modernistic Filipino home in tropical architecture and design is the notion we came up with. For a comfortable and harmonious ambience inside the home, a neutral color palette is recommended. The purpose of the tropical architecture, which integrates passive design elements, is thermal comfort. To keep the sun out of the house, sunshades, overhangs, hollow walls, and light shelves would be used. Many homeowners in the Philippines today built homes nearly complete of concrete. But there are still individuals who desire to live in or at least spend time in the bahay kubo, the traditional house in which Filipino used to reside. The nipa hut, also known as bahay kubo, is undoubtedly the most basic and pure example of tropical architecture structure. Some practical elements are shared by home with tropical architecture. The line is one of the aspects we use in our structural design. A line can be seen in overall construction, particularly at eaves. It serves an important purpose in hot climates, and depending on the slope of the roof, long or wide eaves on a well-positioned property can offer shading for interior rooms. It may also overhang beyond the sides, allowing rain to fall from the roof and away from the siding to the ground. Color is the next element used. The external walls of tropical-inspired homes are always painted in light hues such as white, gray, or beige. Colors in the lighter end of the spectrum allow heat waves to bounce back away from the house's walls and make the space appear larger. Dark-colored walls, on the other hand, absorb heat, leading to rising temperatures within the building and making the same area appear smaller. As a result, colors can be employed to alter the proportion of a building space. This structure also includes a scale since it is an important unit for measuring different portions of the structure and determining who will use each space. It reflects people's sizes, measurements, and demands as well as contributing to the overall context with the design concept and contemporary environmental surroundings. It gives the owner the freedom to walk around freely and communicate with the nature. The wall plane is the final feature added to the structure. Our design includes strategically located vents and walls that allow air to circulate through the house at the optimal velocity and temperature, as well as easy ventilation control in each dimension.
Philippines architecture has evolved through time, and many events that have happened have given us many different varieties or types of architectural designs. Our topic focuses on the interpretation of the modernistic Filipino home in the tropical architecture and design. As we all know, the Philippines is known for being a tropical country and how we are abundant in wood, bamboos, and tropical trees, and many more. We came up with an idea to merge or fuse the modern and traditional architectural design of the country. Our designs are made to be suitable for the country's topography, materials, and people's needs. My work, or the cafe, is designed to be located at a high-altitude place or a tourist destination in the highlands, similar to Don Salvador in Negros Occidental. The Philippines is steadily suffering from global warming, which results in increased heat or temperature, and the Philippines workforce has a low middle income. My figure's architectural style incorporates bamboo and wood. which are abundant and widely available throughout the country. Bamboo and wood buildings are recognized for allowing a cool temperature to pass through the interior. Half of the cafe's interior is occupied by an indoor garden, which can help cool the environment. As we employ wood and bamboos as our materials, lines may be observed in our modern fusion with traditional designs. The roof of the model I constructed is a pyramid roof that is very flat and slightly elevated and can also be identified as a flat roof. Bamboo is used to accent vertical lines such as the side and frames of the doors and windows. The outside area on the left side of the cafe has an additional structure for a better view of the outside. The entire scale model is painted in a variety of colors, including beige, white, green, orange, gray, and many others. Considering this is a scale model, our design is made considering the human scale. Scale models are models of objects at a scale that are representations of the actual size of the objects that strive to maintain the proportions of the original objects. The roof plane or the overhead plane is the flat surface area of the roof that's at an angle. And it is defined as an area of the roof which has 4 separate sides or edges. It is made flat to maintain simplicity and to make the construction less complicated.